Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back to the channel. As you can already tell by that title up there, we're talking protein. We're gonna break it down nice and simple, super quick for you guys. Daily consumption of protein, where you should be getting it, what type of supplements are actually right, and how much per gram of body weight, goal specific, is right for you. Let's break it down with the very beginning of where is the best source of protein. Right away, it's gonna be whole food. Out the gate, whole food protein source is gonna be the best for you. One, it just eliminates all of the variables. You don't have to worry about proprietary blends if the supplement company you even use does those, MTS doesn't. Or it just makes it a lot easier to go from perhaps farm to table, be able to track your protein versus the back of a label of a supplement container. So if you ever see any professional athletes, bodybuilders, all those types of guys, they're sponsored by supplement companies, but they're not sitting on their couch eating pizza, then relying on 6 or 7 shaker cups of protein to get their adequate nutrition. They're slogging through like we all do with the meal prep, tracking it down, breaking it down by the numbers, and getting that whole source of protein. True, there are a lot of companies out there that make really high quality, very minimal ingredient proteins like MTS, like some of the other really niche protein companies. They make them and they're good, but you pay for what you get on those, and a lot of the times you're gonna pay a pretty heavy dollar to get the same thing you could have done if you just found a way to work in a little bit more chicken into your meal preps, or maybe add one more meal prep in general. I'm not saying supplementation is bad. Obviously, supplementation is really good. I rely on supplements, but I rely upon them as what they are, a supplementation to your diet. You never want to be relying upon them. You want them to boost you to that awesome, that pinnacle level of efficiency. So that goal number for you should be 75% of your daily allotment of protein should come from that whole food source, 25 making up the rest through supplements. Obviously that number should be higher. If it could always be 100%, that'd be nice and easy, but life gets in the way. Stuff happens, you miss meals. Let's talk about goal specific numbers you should be shooting towards. So let's say, for the sake of argument, you're a 200-pound person and your maintenance weight, and if you've never heard that, or maintenance load if you will, is 1. It's 1 gram of protein for every pound of body weight. Obviously you can deduce that a 200-pound man would require 200 grams, almost got myself, of protein a day to maintain. That's not building any extra lean body mass, that's not reduce any body fat, that's just to level maintain what you already have. So you're telling me right now, hey, well, I'm trying to lose that extra 20 pounds, shred down for that last little bit of summer, walk into school looking a little bit leaner and meaner. You gotta bring that side a little bit further back. Let's say you wanna do 0.75 grams per pound of body weight, then obviously you're gonna be at 150 grams of protein per day. So you're still slightly under that. You don't wanna be losing any lean body mass by just cutting out protein, cutting out all that carbs. You still want to be leaner, and the way to be leaner is to rely upon those muscle formations to be the fuel sources of your body fat, and you just turn it and burn it. But let's say you're on the track we're on, you want to bulk and you want to lean bulk, then you're gonna jump to 1.5. Obviously, if you go from 200 and you're at times that by 1.5, that brings you at an even 300 grams of protein a day. And then there's 2 grams of protein per pound of body weight. That number happens to be 400 grams of protein per day. And that's about where we're at. We're probably more on the upper side, but we lift really heavy and a lot different compared to other people. So even on being on the upper side of 2 grams of protein per pound of body weight, we don't put on too much body fat, if any at all. So you just really gotta dial in where on that sliding scale is your number and find how much grams per pound of body weight is right for you. And sometimes you just gotta play with the numbers. Shrink it by 0.25, maybe increase it by a full factor of 1 if you're way too little on the other side. But again, a bulk of, let's say, that 200 for that maintenance load, a lot of that, a good amount, 150 of that should come from your natural source, and then breaking down into the supplements. And then there's the supplementation. The biggest industry in fitness is probably supplementation of protein, because everyone has gotten this thought in their head that protein is the building block of everything, and it really is. But the problem is, how you get people's attention with supplements is flashy labels and big numbers. Humans are smart, but humans are also dumb. Big numbers, flashy stuff catches our attention. That's why you gotta go with companies you trust. I trust MTS. When I look at their label, it's not flashy, it's right to the point. But the reason why this can get a little bit misleading is the supplement companies will say, hey, this is 100 grams per scoop. You don't want to be doing 100 grams of protein all at one time. The bioavailability, the breakdown of protein for a human within an hour to 1 hour span, provided of course you're not Brian Shaw, because that's just unhuman, is 25 grams. You never want to exceed that as a male. It's about 17 to 15 for women. That's your time it's going to take to break down. If you just take 100 grams of protein and drop that into your body, you are going to be so backlogged on protein, it's either going to make you completely bloated, cramp up your stomach, slow down your metabolism, or it's just going to go the other way and you're going to essentially spend time seeing your money flush down the toilet, and that's never fun. So read the labels, look for the fine print, make sure that you're not getting some outrageously heavy gram dose. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to play it smart. If it sounds too good to be true, if the numbers look too big to make sense, they're probably out of the realm of possibility, and you're just spending money to slow down your metabolism and make yourself go back on the scale of fitness. Pay attention, get informed, get a good supplement company behind you, and progress forward. Thanks for watching, everybody. Take it easy.